Yes, and we are back with another one. As always, it's your favorite's favorite Mason.
And you guys already know it's Kori motherfucking Deez, aka Lemon Squeeze, aka the wholesome hoe, aka the vessel, aka a whole lot of motherfucking AKAs in this motherfucker.
First 30 seconds, we on the motherfuckers. All right.
What's up?
What's up,
And I'm
man?
Mel, and I don't have any AKAs left after that.
Oh, guys, what's going on today, guys?
Chilling. Mental health check-in.
Oh, I thought you was introducing the topic, Mason.
We ain't even get to the topic. Look at the order, girl. Mental health check-in before anything else. We gotta make sure we check the mental. We gotta make sure
We always
are
say that's
so
my
we
line.
can have a good
That's my
show.
line,
If we
though.
are not good, we can't have a good show. So I'm committed to our mental health check-in.
It's already time for your mental health check-in. So, Mel, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. Just working. That's all I'm doing. Trying to get that money.
How was your weekend?
It was okay.
Okay.
Actually had a blackout over the weekend.
The storm
just knocked out all our power. So that was a wonderful weekend in the dark. Meditation
is good.
Yeah. So it was pretty good. I was able to get within myself.
Meditation is good for our mental health. That's a real big part of our mental health stuff. Mason, what's up?
Chilling. Had a great week. Still going. Trying to plan some things for tomorrow. The weather is amazing in New York City, so it was like 90-something degrees for the last 2 days. AKA, it's a heat wave. But, drinks, slushies, and all kinds of alcohol beverages on deck tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, it's a good weekend, y'all, because there's been a lot of rain. This has been the most rain I've seen in the summer in like a long time. So, I mean, we always want to thank God for the rain, but there's always sunshine comes after that.
I can't stand the rain.
Okay. Oh, wow. We doing song references. I can't stand the rain. Sunshine. Okay. That's how we feeling today.
You know, it might just be the battle tonight.
Okay.
The battle of the bars.
But look, she ready.
I was gonna ask her how she doing, but go ahead.
I was just gonna tell y'all. I was just like, let me just tell y'all. Let me just jump into it. So I had a pretty good weekend. It's been a really productive week. I'm excited just about the future and just things to come, new journeys, new paths. So it's like a breath of fresh air. So that's always good.
Okay, that's what's up.
I'm excited.
Definitely.
I'm excited, guys. Fall is coming. This summer went by fast. This year went by pretty fast.
The year is over.
The year is over. I think like that too. Do you guys think like that? Do you think like it's
don't feel like we should be in August already?
But to some people, it's like it's August. We still have like 4 months left, or something like that. It's like, well, no.
Bit to me.
Like I don't feel like that's enough. That's gonna fly by.
We only got 3 more months.
Yeah.
That's like we are further away from the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's for real.
Who's ready for this COVID thing to be over? I'm just
over.
Will it be over?
That's what they're saying. Over.
No.
They're talking about making us put masks back on again.
So it's yeah.
So it's
Does that scare you guys? I love fall. I love fall because I like to dress fall. Fall is fun.
I like hoodies.
Yeah, I like hoodies. I like boots.
I think that's what it is. See, I like Tim's.
So I like trench coats.
I look forward
to it.
Yeah, I like
my Tims too, but I don't wear Tims in the summertime.
I wear Tims all year round.
That's some man stuff. That's some man stuff. Men wear Tims all summer. Girls do not be out here in no Tims and no skirts. Nobody don't want to see that. That's not cute. I never thought that was cute. And I am from New York. That is not it.
Tims are comfortable. I don't know.
They're comfortable. I like them. I put them on, put my shorts on, and keep it moving.
So I don't know if y'all want to disclose this, but y'all getting vaccinated?
I already did.
I did mine already.
Oh, that's lovely.
So now I did it for several different reasons. One, I wanted to travel, so it was
there you go.
To go
now
that's my reason.
That traveling is my shit.
That's your bag.
But that's my shit. But if they require me to get vaccinated to travel, I can't. That's like selling my soul. I don't want to do it. In my own opinion.
That.
I don't know.
do.
Selling it to who? Why are you selling your soul?
Why do they want to make people get the vaccine?
It's more so because they felt like it was going to work. It was going to be something that was going to help in the process of other things. I mean, there's no guarantee in anything. I worked for Pfizer, the pharmaceutical company that actually did it for years, and I know the reputation of the company, and the research and development in there is unbelievable. They put a lot of money into anything they do. That's why they have first dibs to get stuff like that. You know, they're a great company. And I'm not saying that everything's for everybody, but I'm like, if it's something as simple as me getting a shot that's going to stop me from doing what I want to do, why? They controlling you anyway.
No.
Yes, because listen, you are. No. They controlling you because now you ain't going nowhere.
Oh, but I am.
So how did you? No, you're not.
You're gonna get one of those fake cards. Those fake
Listen, ain't nothing ever stopped me, but I just have to incriminate myself. Listen, I'm so happy for you guys that you guys got y'all's. I am not. I did not. Okay. I will not. It's a personal thing. I don't feel like that type of thing should be forced upon me. I'm not going to just submit just because the government say, oh, you can't go nowhere. You know what? Well, guess what? I got a house and I'm going to make a party in this bitch. You understand? Like, I just don't got to go out and do all of that. Like, and there's a lot of people that feel like me. I don't want to.
Listen, it's not levels
to it. Why would we stand for this? Why are we standing for this?
It's a level to it.
Because we have rights as people. So why are we standing for people to tell us that we have to do something in order to live? To me, that's just like, it was written. It was written to me. I don't agree with that. But anyway, we're going to get off this topic because this was not the topic for tonight. And I'm pretty sure
it's far from it.
No, you know, we normally do our back and forth banter, but you know, my computer wasn't acting right today. So now this is our banter before the show. So let's just jump right into it today on Hush Your Mouth.
Okay, so today's topic, most of us would probably admit to occasionally telling little white lies, but the fact is more than 3 people, or more than 1 in 3 people, tell at least one lie every day. This is a fact. You can look it up. It's in the Daily Mail. You could do the research, do your Googles. As always, we want all the smoke here on Hush Your Mouth. So we're going to talk about it.
You got to say it like you mean it, Mason. Do you want the smoke or don't you want the smoke? You got to be like, we want all the smoke here on Hush Your Mouth.
I'm a shower. I'm gonna show you that I want all the smoke. It's definitely going to be on point. Like,
tell her it's all about just making her.
We gonna talk about those lies and these misconceptions that are being spread throughout.
I'm gonna tell you, wait, I'm sorry.
Some misconceptions being spread about lies and who the liars are. So tonight we're gonna get to the bottom of it and who the liars really are. Fact based, not how we feel.
Okay. Right. So what are we talking about today? Why are most relationships based on lies?
On lies.
You think that most relationships are based on lies?
Yes.
Yes.
99 to 100% of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lies.
Yes. I don't think too many relationships started in truth.
Not many.
I don't.
If any.
I'm being real. I don't believe that. Because when 2 people first meet, they're trying to really get to know each other. So you're not trying to let all your stuff out the bag. I'm not trying to let all my stuff out the bag. So we kind of like spinning each other in a sense. We don't see it as lying at that point. We see it as we're just not giving a full information or full disclosure at that point. So you did start with a lie.
No, no. I don't think that all relationships start out with lies. I just think that you have to build up to the truth. Like
you build up to the truth? You don't get the truth right away. Like you. Yeah. So that sounds like you're starting with a lie.
Listen.
Because if it's not a truth, it's a lie.
There's only 2 sides to this. You're either telling the truth or you're telling a lie.
No, I'm just not telling you the whole story.
So then
I'm just not telling you the whole story.
That's the point I said. I said that's what's called spinning. That's why you spin each other in the beginning. Now. You know what I'm saying? You kind of make a person, you want to get to know them first. You know, not trying to be funny, but let's be totally honest. You go out into the community and people who actually meet people, Do you actually know? Do a person have a STD or something?
You don't.
Oh,
Do
wow,
you
you
think?
went there.
Listen, no, but listen. Do you think that they're going to totally disclosure themselves just like that, and they don't even know if it's going to escalate to anywhere with that person or anything?
Right.
So all I'm saying is, everybody start with lies. There's lies, for real. You got to don't ever go into a relationship thinking everything is 100. don't believe that, and that's for real.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And if you really believe that
Right to the bars.
What's that? The bars. Now this. Okay.
Oh,
So, all right. And you said you believe the same thing, Mason. You said you believe that
99 to
only
100%.
99. That's everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
That's everybody.
Everybody.
he gave you 1%,
He said,
and that was a gift.
That's maybe.
That's
And
a
I'm talking
gift.
about everything from
You rounded it up to the one.
like everything.
Okay, but why? Why do you feel that way?
All right. Are those your eyelashes? No, they're not your eyelashes. They look good though. You know, they look good. I like them. I like those eyelashes. They're very good.
Yo.
I like them.
Hey, yo,
I like them.
wow.
But those are not your eyelashes, are they?
Okay, no, these are not my eyelashes.
Man, if we were meeting right now, you'd be starting on a fake pretenses.
Because you thought
Lying to me right out the gate. I haven't said hello yet.
Shots fired. Hush your mouth. Hush your mouth.
I'm just saying. You going right out the gate.
Dang.
so. What about the men though? Some of them is not even coming here with their real hairlines. Some of them are not. They're like, yeah, we got people coming out here with fake hairlines, extend pills, like everything. We got people coming out here with they didn't even have their
pills.
Listen, I have story time. Yeah, no.
Okay.
That's the point that we said. Everybody.
99 to 100.
Everybody. It's just something that happens, unfortunately.
But what about
to everybody?
Okay. So who do you think starts it? What are you trying to say? That my lips are naturally ashy in real life? Are you saying that this would be a full?
I just said I like your lip gloss. You said everything else.
No,
your lip gloss is popping.
You said it's popping.
You know what? This is because now it's because I'm just too upfront and open and honest with Mason. Now you're using. I'm on basis like with no eyelashes, no.
Oh, we're deflecting. We're deflecting.
No,
right
I'm just saying. So you're just probably like, well, damn. Like if she met somebody right now, this is false pretenses. This is
I know the real you. You're right. I've seen you without lip gloss and eyelashes. You're right.
Yes.
I do know the real you.
Yes.
The real me. Is this a fake me? Is this like a false?
This is the live version.
Dang.
Yeah, this is great.
Oh my
We didn't even
God.
say our first question yet. We didn't even get into our first question.
I
yet.
know. He's eating you up already.
Oh my God. I didn't even know. Yay.
You was coming with the claws out, huh? He came straight out the gate.
He threw me off because today I was here on time. I was here on time.
Technical difficulties today.
Okay.
Not your fault.
So who lies more when entering a relationship, men or women? And we did a poll. What's your poll say?
Pause. My poll said who lies more, and 80% of my followers said that men lie more, and 20% said that women lie more.
Okay, so you have a lot more women on your page.
Yeah, we established that last time.
No, I'm just saying we have to always let them know again. People are listening or just tuning in for the first time. Welcome to Hush Your Mouth. So 50%, it was 50-50 for mine about who lies more.
Oh wow!
So that was a pretty good one. Who do you guys think personally lies more when pursuing a relationship or meeting someone?
I looked it up.
I did too.
Let me see. Well, what information did you get? Who wants to go first?
They said men lie more, which we already know. We know that.
I got 1 in 3 women lie.
I got men lie more.
Listen,
how did you put the?
That's true.
So
Women
What?
lie.
1 in 3 more.
Women lie way more. And the reason is because we are premeditators. Men don't have enough, sorry,
I'm not offended.
thought,
I'll be saying
enough
those
thought to be able to prepare
no,
they
we
lie.
don't.
Women,
We're
we
all-
get our stuff in order. We know we're going to lie a month before we lie. Women are different.
When dating, if I meet
in
like
life.
In life.
But when
In
dating,
life.
especially when dating, but in life.
In life.
In life.
That's
No,
why they blame us for everything. They say it's Eve's fault. They blame the woman,
Right.
because we
That was the
think
first
things
lie.
through. Yeah, we think things through.
The deception.
We men straight to the point. Straight
We
to
black and white. Y'all all shades of gray.
I don't think that. I think that men lie just as much as women lie. I think that people in general lie. It's all about your intention. But the Google said men lie more.
What was your question? What did you pose it as?
What did I say? I said, who lies more in a relationship?
And the first one was
Men lie.
men. The first one was men lie.
Yeah, it was like in the description. I could pull it up. It was like I actually had a reference to a site. It was by a reputable.
I'm just gonna leave this alone.
I'm not fucking with y'all today. I'm not fucking with y'all today.
Mason, let's just.
I'm not.
It was a reputable source.
It was a reputable source. I forgot what it was. My phone was over here on Instagram recording, so obviously I can't pull it up. And I'm on the computer. You know what?
So what did it just say? It just said men lie.
Well, that's all I read. Matter of fact, let me see.
Wait. Hey, what I told you about them notes? They wasn't in. Men lie. You ain't have to get no notes for that.
Men lie more than women. That's what I think.
That's what you think.
No, but that's what Google said. We ain't gonna get hung up on this, y'all, tonight. Y'all are cutting up tonight.
So from the Daily Mail, it said that there was a survey taken in 2015, and in 2015, it said that 80% of women admitted to lying. And the reason that they admitted to lying was the question was posed as, in general, do you lie? And they said that they do a lot of white lies. There's a lot of white lies that are said, and that's where the 80% goes. So, 1 in 3 women basically lie versus 2 in 5 men lie. So when you go to that basic everyday lie, like, girl, you look good. Girl, you look good today. You said that to somebody that may not have looked good today. Your hair, damn.
Wow.
Your hair is, what's the term y'all use?
I didn't know we
Your
were
hair
talking
is
about
laid.
lying in general. I thought we was talking about lying when it comes to dating. That's why I put in relationships.
Oh, we're going there though. We're
so
gonna generalize it and then we're gonna break it down.
Women daily lie because they want to tell their friends that they look good and make them feel good and all that other stuff. Okay, yeah, I agree with that. But so do guys. They be trying to big their mans up and their mans is not it either.
Guys don't take a lot of time to be trying to big each other up. Like, it's not like I'm like, and I'm actually going to be able to say this. I can say this to you. My lifestyle, I hang with dudes and I hang with girls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'm gonna keep it real. When it's the girls, it's always the same thing with them.
Mm-hmm.
Hey girl, you look good, girl. That dress look nice on you. And that's just the way. It's just the rule. I think it's a sister rule or something.
Like, I like
you know what I'm saying. And you ain't even really like it. But with guys, when I hang around guys, it really ain't that much to talk about. Like, it's really something cut to the point. Like, it's not a complimenting each other.
Uh-huh.
Like, guys ain't sitting around complimenting each other.
Okay, but when it comes to dating and relationships, guys lie more than girls. I think they want to get the pussy. They have an intention. They have a goal.
What time were you in? Because now the girls have a goal. They have just as much intention as the guys.
Maybe even more.
The generation where I started.
Shout out to the aggressive girls. Whoa, y'all be building.
There's some women who don't play, and you know that.
Yeah, know, but see, their intentions is different. They're seeking out for something different. Like men just want to sleep with anything and everything. That's just their nature.
I refuse
Not
that
necessarily
point.
anything and everything, but
wow.
like
I
on a
refuse
good
that
day,
Wow.
on a good day, you're more likely to sleep with somebody than a woman.
On a good day, I'm more likely.
That day, let me tell you something, Mason. I'm gonna tell you something. That episode, Top 5 Dead or Alive, where you came on that camera, you was drunk and you was at that party, you was liable to sleep with.
Oh wow.
You was liable.
You know what's funny about that situation? In any situation, don't mistake me being drunk for me being easy.
That's right.
Oh,
So,
I know that's right. Check that.
top
Check
shelf.
that.
Exactly. I feel like I'm top shelf. So I'm not sitting here trying to.
I'm chopped liver.
Should I not say?
You're not getting it just because, like,
Oh.
because you're a woman. That's not a pre-qualified. There's so much more to it than just being a woman. Like, I don't have time to be sleeping with everybody. Like, it's just not my thing. Like, whoever does that, more power to them. But that's just not cool. It's not swag.
Oh, you're like 1 in 20, 500.
You just
You're just making up numbers. Women lie.
Numbers. Like, I'm a human calculator today. You know what the heck?
Oh, you know what? No,
I'm not saying everybody's like anything.
Let me say this live, or I'm actually not. We were practicing to take like this exam, and it was math, English, and something else. We still got the other 2 parts, but we did the math part, and it was me, side panel, and my friend. And who do you guys think? Scored higher?
You my partner, so I'm a score.
I was going to give you a high score because I don't know the other people.
Oh, you don't know? I don't know people. You're just giving me a high score just for the benefit.
I mean, how are we going to put you, downplay you for
side
somebody
panel.
don't know? Oh, side panel.
Yeah.
Oh, side panel is smart now.
I agree with that too.
Side panel is smart. Side panel's got a little.
So who got the highest score though? Now that you know the people, who got the highest score? This was just for fun. It was really fun doing it too. It was we made it into like a really fun game. So
I would say you did.
Oh, thank you so much. You smart. What you saying, Mason?
I told you I'm a ride with you. You my co-host.
I didn't, y'all. I failed that shit like a motherfucker. Let me tell you.
Look.
I was loyal though. I was loyal.
Look, you see, I put that plug in there, right?
But I'm gonna let y'all know how we do with the other tests. But that was really fun. So no, I do be just throwing numbers out there, y'all. I can't count. But have you ever begun a relationship under false pretenses? False pretenses. Have you ever begun a relationship? Go ahead, Mel. You the guest of the day. Go first. Don't hush your mouth. Set the tone. Where are we taking this?
Have I ever?
You said everybody.
Ever.
You said everybody.
Started a relationship under false pretense. Of course I did. Everybody has. There's just, I would be a hypocrite to tell you no.
Okay, story time. Give me an example. What did that look like?
I started on the false pretenses. That's what it looked like. It looked like it was real to them, but to me, I knew what the truth was. So that's doing something under false pretenses.
Okay,
right?
Give me a scenario. Like, Mason, let her think about that. Go ahead, Mason. Have you ever began a relationship under false pretenses?
Absolutely. I'm pretty sure I have.
Yeah, because everybody. That's what you said.
Yeah, everybody.
I
stick to my point.
Look, she said this.
Yeah, it's true. And when I said that, it goes both ways. So, if the girl had on, eyelashes, she's starting the relationship under pretenses. Hence, because it's her and me, we are starting it under false pretenses.
So she opened up the door for you to lie?
No. But it's a we thing. It's a we thing. It's not a me versus her. It's a we thing. So if she has false eyelashes and I
she knew she was going on a date, right? She knew she was going on a
Even
date.
before that, when we meet and say we in a bar, we in a club, we in a whatever, and I walk over to her and she has fake eyelashes, she's already portraying a false sense of who she is. So, and I'm buying into that. So she's starting it because it's starting our relationship.
Okay, but if you went out and you pursued her, let's say you met this woman in a bar. Yeah, she was already out. She already had these, what you say?
Fake eyelashes.
She already had her fake eyelashes, her fake eyebrows, her fake teeth, her fake boobs, her fake neck, and her motherfucking wig.
Okay.
She had the whole thing.
Yeah, the whole package.
The whole package. You got one. You got one. And she got her own Chanel bag. You think it's okay for you to lie to her?
That was shots. So real. You went hard on her. Like,
you think it's okay for you to lie to her? Like, why would you? What? Like, why do you think? Is she giving you fake and false because she's well put together?
Oh no, I'm here for the lies. I'm here for.
I'm here for, but I'm gonna give you that.
I'm here for the lies. Don't get me wrong or mistakenly or misconstrued in any way. I'm here for the lies. I know what it is. Like that's what it is. So I mean, me approaching her knowing that, hey, she may not look like that 100%. I don't know what her real hair color is. I'm not really great on these wigs, so I don't know if it's a full frontal, sew-in, or whatever else y'all have going on. But I know to me it looks nice. So I'm gonna be like, hey, how you doing? Whatever. I'll offer to buy her a drink. And
listen,
how Kori is. So she says I got to buy the whole crew a drink. So that's her thing. So I'm assuming going in, that girl, I'm gonna do the same and buy her whole crew a drink.
I know that
case may be. So yeah, I'm gonna start off with that. False pretense.
The false pretense.
Okay, so now so you start off buying this girl and her whole crew of drinks. So now when you guys start dating, and she now asks you like, hey, me and you were gonna go hang out. You guys go hang out, but her friends come. Are you still buying her and her friends their drinks every time?
Why is her friends coming on a date?
Yeah.
Not the date. Y'all going out. Y'all going out outside to hang out. I mean, it's like date night for you guys, but her friends are coming.
There's no friends date night. That's not a date. That's a group activity.
Yeah, that's a group activity. We all hung out the other night. Yeah. Perfect example. We all hung out. Yeah. And I brought everybody drinks. You know why? Because we're hanging out. But if it's just y'all two, I don't see you having all those extra people around.
Oh, well, those were people I didn't really care about. But I mean, I was just trying to figure out what does this look like as a relationship. So I was trying to. But when I'm out with my significant other, like if my friends are there, my significant other will buy my friends drinks, and it could be that's our date night when we're out and about on the town. We might decide to go to dinner, and then we just might hit a bar or a club or whatever because I like spontaneous shit.
Okay. But
either way,
that's either
I'll give you one. I'll give you another story.
Give me one.
So
we're
gonna stick to basketball. Okay, so right now, going on in Las Vegas is something called Summer League. So Summer League is where the rookies, they're pretty much playing in the tournament, and it's all the teams' newest acquisitions, whatever. So a few years ago, I was in Vegas during the same exact time. Summer League is going on and things are happening. There's everybody in the NBA is pretty much in town that week, from executives, coaches, anybody that you could think that's in the upper echelon. And besides the stars, starting five or whatever, they'll be in the area. So I'm in Vegas. I'm in a hotel called Encore, great hotel. So I'm walking through Encore, and a girl approaches me, and she's like, hey, like, I think I've seen you before. I was like, no, you've never seen me before. You don't look familiar. I'm not too sure who you are. She was looking great. She was pretty much the girl you described earlier with the eyelashes, all that other veneers before they were veneers, stuff, a little extra up and a little extra down. Definitely a baddie. So it is what it is. So she's saying she knows me or she's seen me somewhere, and she's like, are you in the NBA? I'm like, no, I'm not in the NBA. She's like, you're lying. And I go, why would I be lying about that? She was convinced that I was in the NBA. So after a while, I just let her continue to believe that.
There you go.
You said what you said. I said no.
No.
You proceeded to think that I was fabricating this, so I let you
Gave
go.
her a wish.
We had a great time, and bought her some drinks, and we had a great time.
You wasn't on top shelf. Well, you was top shelf with the top shelf fish that day.
She was definitely. But I didn't lie. She told me what it was, and I told her no, that's not what it is, and she said no, I insist. So I said okay.
Are we glitching, guys?
A little bit.
We're blurry. We're blurry on our end. Are we blurry on your end?
I'm seeing clearly.
Are they looking through the Instagram?
No, they're looking through the YouTube.
Oh.
They're saying that we're blurry.
Are you still blurry?
I don't think it's that, but
Are we both blurry? Is one side blurry? Is one?
No, he's clear.
You're clear. We're blurry. I think it's our signal because we was having a problem anyway.
Okay.
Honestly, I mean, at least it's gonna be on Spotify. Tell her to watch from. Guys, if you guys see us blurry and you want to see clearly, you guys can check in with Team Mason TV. If you just type it in on Facebook, you guys can watch there as well. Tell her Team Mason TV too and see if it's blurry there. Because then I need to know if it's just like me or what. I don't really know. Oh, this oh, she said it's better now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, a little bit of spit
all
will
right.
do. Ladies spit all the time. All right. So like
I wasn't sweating because of what you said.
Wow. I'm like, wow.
All right, listen.
Jeez.
So it's so funny that I thought we were sitting here talking while we were trying to get all set up, and I was telling Mel, like, I don't think that I ever started a relationship under false pretenses. So we went through it. We don't usually talk about our shows before we start, so we didn't get really heavy into it. But I didn't think that I did, and then I found out that I did, and I was shocked. Like, oh my gosh, because I pride myself on being a really honest and upfront person. Besides the fact that I show up with my lashes on, my eyebrows, my wig,
typical deception. It's okay.
Regular shit that bitches do these days. I just was like, wow, because that's what. So I found out that I did. So I found out. I was actually talking about it the other day. And I said, like, there was a dude. But see, this is the funny part. He was a side dude. He knew I had a main dude. So I didn't feel like I came to this situation with false pretenses.
The side dude.
Yeah, like.
There's a movement about that, but
is there a side nigga movement?
There's a side nigga movement.
Shut up.
Justin Cobes is a member. Is a
who did he say?
Did he son?
Wow.
Yeah, but keep it moving.
Good night. Anyway, so he was a side nigga. He knew I had a main nigga, but he always thought he was gonna one day be the main nigga. So I was like, but I never led with the pretenses like, yo, you could possibly ever be the main nigga. No, because once you start out as a side nigga, why do I want to move you up to the main nigga? You're gonna do everything for me as my side nigga that I require of you. So
is that a promotion or a demotion?
There's no promotion.
Which was the promotion?
Always in doubt. Promotion is always in doubt if you're a side nigga. For Kori Deez, anyway, that is not it. There's no. Why are you wowing? Is your mouth hushed?
My mouth hushed. The stuff you say.
Well, what is wrong with what I'm saying?
It's so cliche, It's
Why?
No, because not to be funny, if a guy was saying that, he would be
canceled.
Yes.
Why?
For
no.
real. Yes.
That's a man keeping it tall with a girl. That's a man saying what he mean and meaning what he say.
100%.
Say what you mean and mean what you say. If I sit here and be like, listen, I got a side nigga, I got a main nigga. You doing everything. You're buying my clothes, you're taking me out to eat, we're going to the bars, we're doing all the things that me and my main nigga would do. You're like, Number 2, what's the underscore? Like the next person, it's the captain. Then it's what? Who's the person to back up the captain? I forgot. We gotta take it back. I ain't been watching.
Co-captain. What the hell she talking about?
Other captain.
And the co-captain.
You
the understudy. What do you use it?
Yeah, all that. So no, I don't want no. So I was, but so side panel said to me, she says, well, you had to make that nigga at one point feel like it's a possibility that he could be this. And I was like, damn, was I really doing that? Because the whole time, if I'm saying no, if you don't buy the whole crew a drink, we gonna clown you. Absolutely. Like, what's wrong with you? Buy the crew a drink. If you don't, you're broke. If you don't, you're broke. No, but seriously, I didn't think that I was like when you saying, oh, I want to have a future with you and I want to have kids, I'm saying, no, I don't. No, I don't think that's what I see for you. So that, and I'm young, so it means that I don't see a future with you for real. You're my side nigga. That's it. So that was my story time on leading a relationship with false pretenses. Mason's is he was a basketball player. What team was you on?
What team was on? She thought I was on the Suns. How ironic.
Wow.
That's just ironic. Inside joke. You gotta go back to previous episodes.
That's a major inside joke.
Wow.
And Mel, it was just false pretenses. Because it just was, you never gave us a story time, so you don't have one. Just everybody leads with that shit.
Everybody does that.
She said, from the time that you come in with your homegirl shoes on, you led with false pretenses. You had your homegirl's dress on. Now I'm just looking at
whatever it was.
Possible too.
It was
What's the thing y'all wear under y'all clothes? What's it called?
A faja?
Yeah, fajas,
a wig shaper,
Spanx, all that.
Oh my God. Is that false pretenses?
Yes.
Well,
that's
do
not
you expect people to show up
normal? Yeah.
Whatever. We're not doing that. Mason, go ahead.
Leading with the false pretenses. What's the worst lie that someone could tell you entering a relationship or a situation?
And some white lies that are more harmful than others. Mm-hmm. So, what's the worst lie? There is so many. I don't like liars. So for me, if you lie to me, if you lie to me, then you're an automatic dub because I don't like the liars. And in my age now, like especially like in my 30s, I don't got time for that. Especially when I'm being honest. Because at some point in time, I done showed up with my eyelashes off, my wig off, these eyebrows off, right? And I done laid it on the table for you. So I will hope that you're not lying.
But what is lying then? Like, we got to really get into this because...
Well, that's like the question of like, what's a white lie and what's a like lie? Like,
what is that? That's what I was.
Well, starting your relationship off with like, what's the worst lie that somebody could like, or I guess not disclose to you when like lie. Y'all said when y'all don't disclose stuff, right? That's kind of like.
I'm talking about the white lie. What is?
Oh, the white lie means like Okay, white lie. It just means more so like not as harmful, like nothing that's detrimental to you. Like the fact that these is my eyelashes is a white lie. Okay, that's a white lie. That's a white lie.
So we have white lies and real lies.
Yeah, what is it by definition, Mason? What's a white lie by definition?
By definition, a white lie is anything that's not harmful, hurtful, or can be perceived as detrimental.
Right.
Wow. I don't
made
know the white lie. A lie is a lie.
So
you know what I'm saying? I mean, I understand what they're saying. It didn't cause me harm, but
that's like me
telling lies eventually will cause you harm down the line.
You
understand?
What can me telling you that I make $100,000 a year? How can that affect you? That's a little white lie. I make $100,000 a year. I'm telling you, I make $100,000 a year, and though I really only make 53.
That ain't no white lie. That's a problem.
Why is that a problem?
What the heck?
Or people lying about me.
Like you know, and the thing of it is if you talking about relationship wise, like trying to get in a relationship with somebody, that's not a white lie because you coming under false pretense what you bringing to the table.
What you bringing to the table?
What you bringing to the table? You can't do that. That's different.
Like saying that you live with your mama. I mean, your mama live with you. You taking care of your mama. That's the
yeah, but you really living with your mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't got no crib. She don't live with you.
That's a difference.
Guys need to stop saying that.
But see, you got to understand.
Listen, see, I don't want them to take care of their mother.
They're not taking care of their mother. They still living in their mother's house.
Listen to this.
Don't take care of your mother.
Maybe he's just
put that bitch out.
Saying it's his house. Because he know when she go, he gonna get it.
No, that's bullshit. Go move the fuck out and get your own place.
They probably thinking in the future.
No.
But yeah, that's a lie.
Yeah, that's a lie. People lying about their age too. Yes, that's absolutely true. I got a story time about that. But yes, no. Lying about your age is a no. Don't lie about your age, guys or girls. Don't. Just be honest. I mean, do people even care anymore?
But it's about your intention, though. I think sometimes your intention isn't this to be a long time situation. This is supposed to be a good time. So in that good time, I want to create that atmosphere, that feeling that you like. Like you go to the strip bar. You go to the strip bar. You think those girls really want to talk to you? No, they want to create that atmosphere.
They don't. I'm gonna tell you that they don't.
It's the illusion.
Wow. They don't want to talk to you. They don't. They hate.
You was harsh with it.
Go ahead. You. It was personal for me. So yeah, no, they don't want to talk to you ever. They don't ever want to talk to you.
Well, I know that, and they look at you like dollar signs, and they try to.
And that's all they
which dollar signs it is. Is this a $1 sign? Is this a $2 sign? And they'll tell each other like, "Yo, he over there, he got money or whatever. He come in here all the time, and he like the darkest skinned girl." So they pop it.
Because you are fully always populating the strip clubs, Mason. So you are. Like,
I have DJ'd in strip clubs. Let's make sure it's known. I've DJ'd in strip clubs. I've gone to visit
he's a regular.
Friends that are DJing in strip clubs.
You're a regular.
I know friends that are also strippers. It's okay for you to have friends that do alternative. Look at this day and age. They make the most money and they buy real estate.
For real. They living good lives too. Some of them. For real.
Yeah, shout outs to my girls.
You know what I mean? They living good lives.
Shout out to them.
That's not an easy game though. So if you don't have to go that way, then you don't go that way. It's not an easy message.
They're not really happy. But
it's not. They not, and it's not built for everybody. So it looks nice, and while that's like everything that glitters ain't gold, and that also goes into this topic as well. Everything is really all just boils down to everything that glitters is not gold. So you never said
the worst lie you've been told.
The worst lie I've been told.
Yeah.
See, I thank God that I've never been in a situation where like I met someone that was like married or anything like that, and they just came to the situation and didn't let me know that they were married. Like I thank God that he never, like I really believe when they say that God doesn't put more on you than you can bear, that that's a true statement. And so I think the worst one for me that sticks out was somebody didn't tell me about their kid. Like while we were dating or talking.
Full grown kid or like kid on?
No, it was like a baby. It was like a baby, like a 2-year-old baby. I went to their house and found like
pictures,
shoes around their house and baby stuff, and I was like, well, who does this stuff belong to? And he was like, my daughter. I was like, you're who? Like you got a kid?
He said it like you knew.
He said it like like
he said it like you knew already.
Oh, what kind of person are you? If you could hide a person, then you could hide a dead body.
How long were y'all talking? How long were y'all together?
Well, we wasn't together. We were dating. That was like the dating phase. That's my dating person.
So that nigga had time to tell you.
I know that's right. Your daughter?
Yeah, like you had time.
That's like a conversation start, like kind of like on a daters.
Especially because I start my conversations off with kids. So I have a kid. So I'm gonna tell you that I have a kid. This is when I had one kid. And I was just
he didn't want you to know because anytime you had the conversation and he just didn't say anything about it,
you just was on that phone.
It's like intention though. Like he's not there for a long time. He's here for a good time.
He was there for a good time and not a long time. He didn't have a good time.
He's just here for a good time.
he didn't make it to the good time because I seen that baby shoe and I was like, all right, well, take me home because I didn't think that was. I'm like, yeah, no,
I'm to have a good time, and he just totally ruined it.
Yeah, no. I'm trying to think if that was the worst. I'm gonna think of something along the lines, but because I probably got something worse than that. But to me, in my younger years, that was like, I don't think I've ever after that. Well, somebody lied and say how many kids they have. That's kind of like the same type of shit. Yeah, I was appalled by that too. But yeah, and that person had a lot of time to tell me.
For some reason, guys just don't want to tell about their kids.
They don't want to talk about their fucking kids.
That's I'm saying, like, dang, what type of mess is going on?
What is going on? They don't want to talk about it because I was appalled. Like, yo, when I met you, you had 2 kids. Now you got 3 and 4, 5 kids. Where these extra kids come from? And they like in staircases and shit. And they be like about different people. I'm like, and I'm watching the Instagram posts and the Facebook posts, and I'm like making sense. And I'm the type of person that if I wanted to, I could have been a part of the FBI. So I'll be like putting the puzzle. I'll be putting the puzzle pieces together. And I'm like. And he's like, yeah.
Solve the whole case.
Solve the whole case. Listen, if they give me the files, I can figure out a lot of shit. But I was appalled. I was like, I can't believe this. I couldn't believe it. So, no. What's the worst you've been told, Mason?
I think I haven't had the baby thing. I've had the, that's not my boyfriend.
Oh.
And it is your boyfriend. I've had that a few times. I've had I've had whole entire relationships.
Are you okay, Mel?
Yeah, I'm just thinking about my worst time.
That emotional?
It's taking you out. Like, oh my
God. I may need to hear that one.
I may need to hear that one. I'm like, are you okay? Because I can see you.
That's like,
over to the side.
Oh my Lord.
Go ahead. I'm cutting mine short.
He wants to hear yours now. Or is it that tequila hitting you?
Nah, no.
Jose Cuervo?
Nah. That's the
1942.
It's like, for me, the worst in the beginning was it sounds petty to maybe somebody else, but for me it was serious. It was like, can you give me a plate? You know, the last time I've been with a guy was
100 years ago.
Yeah. And then you get a call in a couple of days and find out they're pregnant.
The guy was pregnant?
No, the girl.
This is crazy. Oh, yeah, I was ready. I was like, we are breaking records. This is a clip that's going out. I'm like, yes. First man pregnant, discovered by Hush Your Mouth. Let's go.
But that's like real. Like, she said she had not been with a guy for a year.
Oh.
When we first met, we getting together. Oh, I ain't been with a guy since the whole year. But maybe, I'm saying 2 days, but maybe 2 weeks, a month go by, and she's pregnant.
Oh, I did that to somebody, so I don't know.
That's
and I'm not laughing about it because I really was sad that I heard.
Yo, look at Mason, close your mouth.
Hush your mouth.
Hush your mouth. She hushed your mouth completely. He was like,
100%.
Wow.
Like, I did that to somebody before.
I was actually like, and this is not, I'm not laughing about it because it wasn't at all funny and I don't want nobody to think it was a joke. But I was actually like engaged to somebody and I got, like, we broke up. Like, we decided to call it off. And the one thing that they asked me to do was not to be pregnant. And a month later, I was pregnant. That is such hurtful news.
One day we have to talk about when you break up and you make rules and the breaking of those rules. I find that people do that a lot. I think you do the exact opposite of what
it wasn't intentional though. Can I say it
never
wasn't
intentional?
Does that count?
I don't think anybody
just slipped and fell into you. Pause.
We don't want to know the dynamic. I will say that it was conceived in 1 minute and 46 seconds. So I didn't even have a chance to say, let me take this back. I didn't have a chance to call out of work. I didn't have a chance to do anything. So it happened. I kept the baby. Wow. She's beautiful.
Wow, I'm gonna stop.
Hush your mouth tonight. Hush your mouth. Welcome to Hush Your Mouth.
She is off the
Can I have
hook.
a plate? I want to eat chicken.
Little technical difficulties. Our
How
apologies.
long was that? That wasn't that long. It was like really fast.
It was about 8 minutes.
I was like flashing this bitch. I went from here to Mars and back.
In 8 minutes?
8 minutes.
Jeez. Back to your 1 minute man story.
Oh, this was not the Minute Man story. That's not what we was doing.
You said he was done in 1 minute and 30 seconds.
I said that the baby was conceived in 1 minute and 46 seconds. To be exact. That's almost 2 minutes.
Wow.
Give that man his clout.
Wow.
Back 2 minutes.
Give me my clout. Fuck that man. Give me my clout.
Now she was able to time him.
No. That's
bad.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Sex.
That was bad sex.
Yeah.
And I swore to God I wasn't going to do it again. But see,
What makes you give somebody a second chance? What makes you give after having bad
pregnant.
sex? Oh, that I gave him a second chance.
Huh?
I said, what makes you give somebody a second chance after having bad
Normally
sex?
I don't.
It's one and done?
Yeah, sure. I don't want to work on it.
Why would anyone give someone a second chance after a bad performance?
Well, because they love them. If they love them, if you love them and you think it's really going to be something, then you will work on it. I've been there too. That's what it extends it. So whoever that is, that's false pretenses. That is not the original one. It is a new one. It is a refined one.
What is going on?
Speaking of people in particular here, so
Yes.
let's jump back into our topic.
I'm triggered at this point. This is another triggered part too. At this point, I don't know because lying is so big to me. I really just don't like to lie. So I can't get jiggy with that shit. Like I'll be like, "What? You lied for what?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why do people lie? What are some of the reasons why people lie going into a relationship? Why don't people want to be their regular self, their true selves, being the essence of yourself? Because I think that if I went up to my babe without my lashes on and my makeup on and my wig on, guess what? She would have still been my babe.
Okay, but what pretense maybe she?
That's not a pretense now.
No, for her. But you might didn't have one, but maybe she had one.
But then why do you have one if I'm coming to you in the raw, in the natural, my true essence?
Why
do you have pretenses, or why do you have things that you're hiding or withholding? Why can't you keep it 100?
Because they want to make a good impression.
Yeah.
The goal is to make a good impression. I do not want you to see my flaws and my just shortcomings. So I want to make a good impression. So because I want to make a good impression, I'm going to put up my best foot forward. So if I know, and watching this show, I know some things that you may like, I may, play those things up a little bit more. So if I know you like, go ahead.
Is that force? Would that be force?
Because you got to continue to be, you got to be able to maintain that. That's like, that goes back to never introduce me to a vibe you can't maintain, that type of thing. Like, don't try to be something that you're not, because you're going to have to continue to be that.
Depends on my intentions.
There you go. It's
like once you get your goal, like what would be the intention? What's the intent of it? How does that make people feel?
The intention for me would have been, in certain scenarios, would just be for me to get to know you. You may not give me a chance unless you thought I was a certain thing. Now you give me a chance and you're like, damn, I can't get this nigga out of my life. I love him, but he ain't that, but he's this.
You know what? When you say it in that aspect, I could sit here and I can relate, because there's a lot of people. No, see, I do everything.
Pause.
But there's a lot of people who pull up in the different bitches' DMs, whatever the case is, whether it's me and my friends,
I still want to know if that works and how, but we'll talk about
whatever, or even present themselves in a way where they feel like they have to be this person or have this persona about themselves that they're not based off of what they see is going on around them. You know what I mean? Like, you might think, like, people go to my Instagram page and be like, oh, I want to be the nigga with the money. You put up in my DMs, you talking about you got this bag of money. Oh, let me fly you out. Let me do this. And the shit that you're talking about is petty as fuck. I'll be like, what? You want to take me to Miami? I don't want to fucking go to no fucking Miami, nigga. Like, no.
Most people perception of you is based off of something about you.
Mm-hmm.
So even though that's not who you are, sometimes you may come across like that. You understand what I'm saying?
Bars.
You know,
it's always the bars for Jay Storms. You know what I'm saying? She's coming out with a rap this near you, like, or whatever.
Wow.
Don't hate. Why you hating on somebody getting off their bars? Let her get her bars off. It's okay. Hey, hating, jeez, it's a bar. It's a bar.
Nah, go ahead. You should be having the bars. No, you're right. But see, it's those type of things that don't impress me. The things that people view and think of the other person, those don't even be the type of things that impresses that person that you're trying to like come to them with this lie about. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. So absolutely,
I just feel like, well, what's the reason?
So you start with the base. You start with the normal things that people like. So people like money. So you start with money, and then you try to figure out what portion of that do you like. Like, is it like, do you like fast cars? So should I show you that I have a fast car? Do you like to actually go out to dinner? So should I show you the places I've been, that I go to Tao every other day, or that I go to, Julan's every other week, like whatever it is. So you try to get to that image of what you find to be attractive. So if I go on your page, I could see that you like to travel. We've been on your page. We've seen, that you have different, slides and shows of you traveling to different places. So, maybe that's something that they're trying to lead with. So the only place they've ever been is Miami. So they're trying to put that out there.
You letting me know already where you stand, though. From the time that you opened your mouth, do you talk too much?
Girl.
You did.
What's the opposite of that? Talking not at all? Never shoot your shot? Like, you got.
But let me say, a person is, like I said, it's your perception. You gave them that perception because, okay, I met you on Facebook. I'm looking at your Facebook page. I'm, thinking, oh, she likes this, she likes that, she likes that. So when we talk, of course, I'm going to bring up the things I know you like. Mm-hmm. But we already put it out in the universe for the person to know who we are. You know what I mean? But see, that's why you got to be careful, kind of what you give out. There. Put out there for people, because you make yourself look like not trying to be funny. They might feel like you like money because.
But see, that's why I feel like people have to understand that there's an internet personality and then there's me, mm-hmm. the personality, or the person, the personality. Like, everybody shouldn't be who they. You got to save something for you. Everything is not for everybody. Some things should be private. So it's like, I just feel like you don't have to put that much of it's a persona. It's a perception. That's what the internet is. It is. So
certain things attract certain people.
And it's the attraction type thing.
They slide in your DM because they figure, oh, she likes money because you ain't.
Like, I mean, even down to a man
nigga. I'm just saying, let's keep it real. You'll say it. You'll be like, I ain't fucking with no broke nigga, but that don't mean you're a gold digger.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But they don't know you.
Right.
They're only going from that, and the world just make you believe because somebody say I ain't messing with no broke nigga, that mean you're a gold digger. No, that mean I make money and I want somebody else who make money.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying?
Look at the bars.
I'm sorry.
Bars for now. Yeah, no, definitely. I definitely agree with that. It was like even down to like some dude that was in like a wheelchair, and it's not no. But what he was going to do with me? What was he going to do together? Like, was I going to be willing to want to play with me everywhere while you're like throwing this bag of money? I'm like, he want to risk his whole SSI check on me and everything, the lawsuit. He wants to risk it all tonight. Like, what's wrong with him?
Oh my gosh. Wait, all the handicapped people just went off.
We love them. But
Lemon _squeeze.
Yes.
3.
Listen, if you want to risk it all, tell them, send it in. No, but seriously, guys, we always laughing. So is ego boosting a bad lie? Well, like, did we discuss what's the difference between like a white lie and blatant dishonesty, or is that like kind of like the same thing?
I mean, y'all gave me y'all reasons for what y'all think a white lie is,
Right?
For me, it's just
what's blatant dishonesty, the kids thing, and
anything can be blatant, honestly, because
dishonestly,
dishonestly, because truthfully, it's all in what your perception is. What's a lie to you? Because if somebody,
no, it's not.
Listen, if I think that you telling me, okay, perfect example. What was a big lie to me may not have been a big lie to somebody else.
That's true.
You understand what I'm saying? It's all in your, like, it's a deal breaker. Oh, you got a baby. That means you lied about who you was with. But there's some people who would have been like, hey, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can get past that.
Yeah.
So it's all in what it means for you. You know what I mean? So I think that's where the deal breakers come in. That's when you say that.
Okay, yeah.
Give us some insight into somebody who would be like, you know, who would lie and do that, and what would that person be thinking? So Mel just talked about somebody getting pregnant and lying about who they were with, and you said you've been through that situation. In your mind, what was going on? Why did you do that? Or what was your logic for that?
Yeah, I need some sound effects.
We following up.
All right, we're following up. All right. Well, first of all, I was single. I was newly single at that time. The person wasn't a person that was like out and about rolling through the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were like behind. That was my little phase where I was, dating somebody in jail. From that experience, I learned that I cannot do jail. However, like, it just was one of those. Look, he put his comments up like,
yo. I'm like, this. Every time she started, she just go further and further. I gotta. Yo, I see. Hush your mouth. She hushed your whole face up.
100%.
What? I'm just saying. Like, what's so wrong? Every bitch done dated a nigga in jail before. No. Free all my dogs. Free mommy.
I'm just like, how you even got drama in your life with a nigga in jail, though?
No, you don't have the drama in your life. I mean, well, what do you mean? Because what can that person do? Dating a man.
Mason, stop.
I'm a good team player. That's why I just let you cook.
So
Go ahead, cook.
Dating someone in jail requires a lot of time, energy, and attention, regardless of what you think. It's drama just in that in itself. So that's why I know that that's not for me, because I cannot be arguing with you through no phone, from the visit.
I'm glad you know
about the visit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm proud of you.
Thank
I'm glad
you.
That's not for you.
Yeah, no, that's not for me.
That's for real. Because that's like belittling yourself. For real. Like,
I don't want to do that. I know that I want to live my life. I want to live a full life. I don't want to be. And it sounds fucked up, but it's honest. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's really an honest moment. So it was like we had a little fallout, and I said I was tired. I was being honest. I'm like, I'm tired of this. This is like not for me. I'm being honest with myself, and I'm being honest with that person. And that person just requested of me, like, listen, just don't have no kids. And I was like, and I'm in my early 20s, like younger than 23, 4, because I have my daughter at 23. And I was like, okay. But then in one instance, you said don't be on birth control because it tells your inside. So it's just like a lot. No, I was pregnant in a month, but it was off of a minute and 46 seconds. I was probably trying to get my rocks off. I was trying to hold it down for over a year. Like, it was time. We was just pregnant. Well, that's what happened.
That's a whole nother subject.
But I'm just saying though.
I'm saying that's
that's a topic.
Topic.
Oh,
that's a very good topic.
I won't. No.
You know what I'm
What's
saying?
the topic? Men in jail and how we date them.
How we what?
How we date them.
How they control us.
Ooh.
Men in jail and how they control us.
That's
the topic.
Not us.
Not us. Not us. You're right, Mason.
How they control you.
They control you. But I'm just saying, they control the woman. They do it. They get on the phone. They tell them who they can do. He in jail and he telling you what you can do on the outside.
Shout out to
Like, what's wrong with this? You know what I'm saying? What is really wrong? That's a serious
conversation. And then I just feel like even that, you're not growing with that person. You're like growing at a different rate than that person. That's a hard relationship to maintain. I just knew that wasn't for me because let me tell you, I'm a lot, as y'all can see. I'm a lot. So how he was going to deal with me from the jail now? Like he would have been gray hairs, poor thing.
You better hung yourself.
Shout out to you though. Now that's my 100 grand.
You gonna shout him out after you said that?
Oh, we have a good friendship though. We still have a good friendship, a good relationship. It's deeper. It's realer than rap. That's the thing though. Like when somebody loves you or like their peoples love you or it's just all love at the end of the day, they can understand. And that's where the communication comes in. That's why I think being honest is really important. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't my intentions to be like, go out there and get pregnant. That wasn't what happened. Trust me, because that minute in 46 seconds destroyed my entire life. Like I was not destroyed my entire life, but I was just so like shocked and appalled. I had big plans. I didn't plan on having no baby in that moment, but I'm a stand-up type woman, so that's what I did, and I love my baby.
Absolutely.
But yeah, no. So be mindful.
There's another question you want to get.
What, Nathan?
Is there a difference between a secret and a lie?
Okay, so I'm a person that we talked about this. I don't offer information. So is that a secret?
Selective truths.
Yeah, selective truths. You don't always have to reveal everything about yourself to somebody. Even though I consider myself to be an open book, obviously.
It doesn't become a lie to me until you're asked. I believe for it to be a lie, something had to be asked.
But how specific does that ask have to be? Like, were you cheating on me last Tuesday at 8 p.m. in the Chevy Bronco? I don't even know what that was supposed to be.
I used to be that.
If you just say, did you cheat? And you say no, you're lying.
No, I was.
That's what I found though. People think cheating is different things.
That's what I was going to say. But see, that's another thing because you're right.
So look, the question would be.
You're right.
The question would be like, did you cheat? And you would be like, when, where, how? You have to ask 5 more questions.
That's the deflect. That's a good one.
What do you mean though? Like
that's woman deflect.
You avoided that. No. That's called avoidance.
Okay, but I didn't lie. I'm asking. I want to know exactly what you're talking about.
I don't see that. I'm a firm believer. If I ask you, then more than likely I already know the answer to.
That's true. Me too. I'm that type of person.
So if I came to you and asked you, it's just more so for you to be honest. Okay. So the lie is just because you choose to, because I already let you know that I knew. So if you're doing something wrong and I come and ask you, are you doing it wrong? That's your opportunity to clear the air for real.
Yeah, that is
for real. But no, you took that opportunity to tell a lie.
Yeah, I don't operate that way.
In the same article that I referred to earlier, the number one thing that people say, or the number one reason why people say that they lie, is to protect someone's feelings.
Absolutely.
The other reasons why people lie is to save face, to protect their ego or their image. You said to protect someone's feelings?
Yeah.
I don't believe that. I think that you hurt people's feelings more when you lead with lies. Hurt my feelings then. Tell me the motherfucking truth.
The truth of the matter, most people can't handle the truth. Most people can't handle the truth.
Oh, no.
Let's be totally honest about most people. Now, I don't mean to bring up, but the little friend relationship and the way one friend treats the other friend, she allows it. Nothing is. We all are willing participants. Willing. So you know what I'm saying. So it's hard. It's a little hard to different. You can't do that there. In those matters, because you got people like that's really out here using and playing with people and doing stuff like that, and they know it willingly, and you know that they're doing it to you, but you're okay with it because you just want that little bit of time. You know what I mean? There are people who are okay with it, and you said you know something.
Yeah. Well, no, hurt my feelings. Tell me the truth. Be honest. I always said that I respect somebody who gives me the right to choose in any decision. Give me the right to choose to deal with you how I want to see fit. Now, 9 times out of 10, no, let me not say that. Let me say 7 point.
Here she go with them numbers again.
Making it up.
She gonna make up a new number.
7.5.
7 3/4.
7.5 times out of 10. I will probably deal with you differently. But I'm always the type to respect that you told the truth. I'd rather the truth than a lie any day. So don't think that you're going to tell a lie to save me from my feelings. No, because the person that you see after I find out that the lie is a lie.
What version of the truth do you want?
The good one. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help you God. Put your hand in a stack of Bibles. Swear on your mom.
But the adverse of that is you don't tell the truth unless it's asked to you. So
okay, but
you don't volunteer anything.
So people ask what they want to know. So anything that I ask you is something that I want to know. And I'm the type of person that ask a lot of questions. Because I want to know. I'm checking in. Checking in. That's communication. I like to communicate.
There's some people that would like that, and there's some people that y'all wouldn't definitely yoke together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it'll be you know, nowadays everybody, you know, you who you are and the other person's who they are. You know what I mean? You bringing two people together, two different entities, two different walks of life. You know what I'm saying? And when you bring those two people together, you trying to make them be a part of your world.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's real talk. We just lose each other.
And that's funny that you say that because this topic kind of came from like the Nick Cannon interview, right? And he kind of discussed that about being in the same energies and frequencies and being kind of like yoked together. Did you get that part, Mason?
No, but keep talking.
Oh, well, forget it then, because it's not interesting. I'm not teaching. I'm not teaching right now. Go watch the interview. It was on the Breakfast Club. He was there earlier this week. It was a really good interview. It's like an hour and a half long. I listened to it. No. So how first of all, what's your deal breakers when it comes to lying? Like so you meet the girl. She has everything I described earlier in the episode, but she's really broke, or she's a prostitute. She's a prostitute. But you like her. You guys have really good conversation. You don't find out that she's a prostitute until she never asks you for anything.
We will keep having conversations.
I know. Why? That's right.
Why don't you just tell her to help her get a different type of job or a different lifestyle? Why can't it be pretty woman in this motherfucker?
People want what they want and they do what they want to do. So I'm not here to force or make somebody do something else. If she wanted to get a job, she could get a job. If she wanted help getting a job, she would say that she's enjoying this lifestyle. And
that's not a job. That's not a job for anybody.
So you wouldn't date a stripper today?
I wouldn't date a stripper?
Yeah.
It depends. What stage of a stripper are they?
Well, what does it matter?
Entry level? Nah, I'm good.
Well, what's the expert level? Like what?
Expert level, you know what you're about. You're doing it. You look like it's a business, and you keep it moving.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. It's the type of girl.
She's
like you're trying to say. She's filling up the garbage bag. Yeah. She's the garbage bag girl. She's there to work.
I feel you on that.
She's there to work.
Real.
Okay.
She's not ending there. She's got a plan. She knows that this lifestyle doesn't last. Like those are extra levels. The beginning and the entry level, they're like, oh my God, like I just made, I don't know, whatever, $1,500 tonight. I'm gonna blow it, or whatever the case may be. They're not thinking we're gonna make $1,500 every night. What people don't know is there's some really slow nights in those clubs.
Mm-hmm.
So, like there's nights where you go under the house fees and shit like that, and you just barely make it out enough for Uber back home.
I'm so happy that it's a man saying this and not me, because when I tell people,
I am not the strip club expert, by the way.
You are.
Look, shut the fuck up.
I'm like, dang, I'm in educated over here. Stripology 101.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But yeah, so I mean, it's the levels to it. It's levels to it, and those entry levels, they just too excited. So I wouldn't do that. But I mean, again, back to the prostitute thing. We could be friends, high five, talk about it. Oh, girl, that's crazy. Keep it moving. I am not
That's right.
furthering that relationship.
You're not. So what's the deal breaker?
Prostitution.
She can have a baby on you.
Yo, that's crazy. She's a prostitute and she had a baby.
Mason, like
I would want to talk to her even more. I'd be like, yo, so how did this happen? Like, yo, that's crazy. Like, whoa, no condom and broke. That's crazy.
Gonna bring that for a show. Like,
that's
What's your deal
bananas.
breaker, Mel?
my deal breaker. Lies, period.
Lies is the deal breaker.
You know what I find funny? Baby mamas who deal maker is or who deal breaker is they don't date people with kids. I'd be like,
We
yo,
talked
you
about
got
this last time.
5 kids. How do you
We
not
talked
date
about
people
this
with
last.
kids?
We talked about this last time. We won't.
That's funny. Still funny today.
We will not just
So
jump
funny.
into this again. We can have a whole conversation.
Audience, we could guess who's the baby mother that don't date.
I'm the baby mother that don't date baby dad. Wow. I don't want to date your motherfucking baby dad.
Shorty said, I would never date my baby daddy. Why?
Listen.
Because he's got kids.
Yeah, like
Wow.
Disgusting. He's got kids. Whose kids?
My baby's lucky.
You have every right to have your own standards.
Exactly.
You know, that's your right
I
to have
just
your
found it was
standards.
funny.
I think it's just weird when you have kids because I'm like, you gonna bring me in to help you with yours, and you wouldn't take me if I had to. That's
it's preference. Everybody got
that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Everybody's different.
Everybody loves differently. I'm just saving you the burden because I know what I can handle and what I can't handle. I never want your kids to be an issue for us, so I'm just gonna say the fact that I want to date you.
That's what's up. That's a real. That's being real honest. For some. Yeah, that's being real.
That's too real. So is that one of those things that's too honest for somebody?
No,
I think it's fine.
Do you think that's too raw?
No, that's
real. Speaking for the baby daddies out there, how a man treats his kids is something that you should want to know.
No. Okay. So yes.
If you desire a future, if you for the ladies, for a good time.
For the ladies who do date the guys with kids, I think that you should use the way that they deal with their kids as your reference to
and their
baby mom. Yes, I think that should be the case. Yeah, that should be the case. How they treat their baby mom and how they deal with their kids, use that as a reference. Be like a job. Do the check. If you don't got a problem with dating niggas with kids. Me personally, I just don't want that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I just don't want that. All right. So what's the
I can't wait till we get to my Q5. Go ahead.
I don't care. Is ego boosting a bad lie? Like that? No, we didn't. We didn't never say it. I said it, but we ain't never answered
ego boosting.
Yeah, like I don't know. I guess.
So our friend
telling your girl that she look good and she don't really look good. Like, no, you know that she do not look good.
But
in the news.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I want to hear what happened.
In the news, our friend Portia, we had an episode a few months back with Portia. So recently, Portia made the news again. And the question was basically like what we're asking right now. Is hyping or, boosting your partner's ego a good thing? So he basically is sitting out there on the pool side, and they're both sitting. He's having a drink, and she turns the camera on, and she's like, "Look at my man. My man is so fine. He's fine." And they was like, "Are she seeing what we're seeing?" Is basically what they were saying, and I think that there's nothing wrong with boosting your mate's ego. Like, you should be able to say, "Yo, my man is fine." But I don't think that's a lie.
I don't think she believes that her man is fucking fine. She don't believe her man is fine.
I think she does.
It might be her. Maybe she really do think it.
I don't think she believes. I would say what the other people saying. Do she see what we see? She does not think that man is fine.
Because it's like the shallow how.
Shallow how.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's
what he see is not what you see, or what she see is not what you see. That's real love. Somebody can see the beauty that you can't see.
Kori's face.
I know it's up, but I'm just being real.
Like, nah, I'm not buying that.
Yeah, she got that faith like but
that's cute.
Not buying it.
Tell me more. No, no. I see what they see. Everybody, we all got the same eyes.
But I think that's a good thing, though. You should be able to, you should be your partner's biggest cheerleader.
You should.
I'm a big fan of that. Like, if we're together,
my thing with Portia, I think that they're dating for the money. She's dating him for the money. Anything these people do on this damn.
Is that a bad thing?
No, listen. But as long as he knows it's for the money, then it's.
One of the questions we asked in the poll, I don't know if you could bring up your poll, but one of the questions we asked is, have you ever dated anybody that you really didn't like? So do you think that
did people answer that? Let me see.
Wow.
People answered.
Have
you ever been in a relationship with someone you didn't really like?
And what did you get for yours?
I get 54%, but I got a 46%.
Wow.
Yeah, people date people that they don't really like.
Wow.
They date them for different reasons and different benefits. Absolutely. And you know what?
It's a lot of people like that.
Well,
that's bad business.
She's like, wow. She's
I mean, you know what? I always say the generations are different for us because the morals are just so much more different now than I believe that women are just as hard as men nowadays. If not harder. You're right. When I was growing up, there was a
yes,
different,
I have.
You know what I'm saying? There's
not
a
Leah.
difference. What she said?
Yes, I have, not Leah.
Oh, so that's the difference in the timing, I think, because nowadays these girls are brutal.
Yeah.
Back in the days, it was like the girls talked about the guys in the locker room and what they did wrong. Now you be in the locker room and you hear the dudes talking about the girls like, yo, she really played me. You know what I'm saying? In my years growing up, you really didn't hear a lot of that. You know what I mean? Nowadays, the girls is like, woo.
We caught on to the game.
I know that's right.
Shout out to all the savages out there. Savage.
I ain't mad at
it. It is what it is.
Wholesome.
But there's different reasons for wholesome. I'm done. There's different reasons. There's different reasons for people to enter into relationships that they're really not for. Whether it be peer pressure, whether it be something like, my mom is telling me I should date this boy, or my best friend is telling me I should. One of the things that I've found is the key to buying the friend group a drink is that friend group will hype that girl into going home with you. As far as that.
So buy them all the drinks.
I mean, if you take care of all of them and make sure you talk, you touch a little bit. Touch meaning speaking to, not physical touch. Speaking to everybody in the room, like my guy, they will advocate for you like nobody else. Tip: those girls will advocate for you. If you're good looking, you smell good, you check all those regular boxes that you should check regardless, and you bought them all a drink, and you're saying hi, you got a little personality, they will be like, girl, you brother, get his number. What's his number? Get his number.
I had somebody at one of my friends.
That's the difference in tricking.
Let me tell you
tricking.
something.
That's tricking? A drink?
Listen. Nowadays, you pay attention. It's become more of a thing. People don't mind tricking. It's okay. It's become the norm. It's become the norm.
Elevated.
You know what I'm saying? It's like they don't even care.
I'm not advocating tricking.
I think it depends on where you are, and I don't consider buying drinks tricking. I consider that having a good time. You're in the vibe, we're in the vibe. You want to have some type of conversation with me. What makes me want to converse with you versus everybody else in this room? No, buy me and my friends a drink, start the conversation up, and yes, like Mason said, talk to all my friends, have a conversation.
But see, that's the difference in the generations. In our generation, I'm not trying to date you and your friends. I'm trying to date you. That's the difference. You understand? No, I'm just saying.
There's the face again. The face.
That's just the difference in the generations. You understand what I'm saying?
No,
and that's what I'm trying to show you.
No.
It's like I'm not trying to date
That's
your
funny
friend.
because I dated someone that was probably older than you at one point, and he would do.
I'm not saying you wouldn't. I'm not saying that. First of all, let's make it clear. I came in and I bought drinks for everybody. You know what?
No.
Let's make that clear.
But we weren't friends with you. That's different.
But I'm just saying, anybody. That's just me. I don't mind doing that. If I met a girl, I'm not saying that it's bad. But you also a New York nigga. Also, that's what I'm saying.
It depends on where you're from.
It's where it's like, it's a different quality of woman. I'm not just going out here and just because, I'm trying to talk. Yeah. Some people you might just be trying to talk to, and some people you might be just trying to.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
bought
know,
drinks for
like,
people I have no interest in too. Like
Yeah,
buying drinks
I'm
to
not
go
buying
over.
drinks for your friends if I'm just trying to smash and go.
Oh,
You know what I'm
no,
saying?
you're trying to smash. You're definitely
Yeah,
buying French drinks.
no,
for me.
yo, there's a lot of people
if you're not
that you
trying
don't
to
believe
smash
it.
and you just want me to have a really good time that night, you're like, oh, you look nice.
Listen,
You look like you're having a good time. Let me just buy you a drink. That means you have no interest. And you be like, oh, no,
You'd
I'm
be
just trying to
amazed
make
at
sure
how
you
many
were set
women
for the
are
night.
more
You look
like
like
that.
you should have a
I've
good
bought drinks for people and walked away. Like
Yeah,
I don't really.
You can just order
Definitely.
a set of drinks
I
for
order
the girls
drink,
and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you choose to do. I'm just saying everybody don't
I'll
feel
give
like
you another
that.
tip. I'll give you another tip. Sometimes that aura is something that's even more attractive. Like for people to, if you buy a drink for a group of girls, say two girls are sitting together, they look extremely good, and you really don't like, you're not feeling like you have enough confidence to go over there, but you have the waiter. Hey, what are they drinking? Whatever. Just another round on me. Take care of that. They take care of that. They get the round. Those girls are looking over at you. Other girls that you may be interested in will recognize that those girls are looking over at you.
Yeah.
And they're like, yo, what? And then you walk over, you said, I hope you guys enjoy the drink. Have a good night. And you walk away. That other girl that you're interested in is like, oh, she wants to know what's the mysterious shit going on. So trust me.
Sound like you are a pro at playing these fucking mind games.
Listen,
I sound like I'm a pro at being at a bar and having a good time. That's all that is. I'm encouraging having a good time. So
but you also got to look that there's going to be people who don't, and that's what I'm saying. It's not like I said, I don't mind doing it, but I want you to understand that there are going to be some people that you're going to run into that's going to be like, nah, I'm not really feeling you and your friends. I'm really trying to get to know you.
No, I've had that happen, but I'm the type of person to pass up on an opportunity at times, except for one time that I didn't, and it cost me my friendship. It did.
That was didn't get that girl a drink?
Because you didn't get a drink?
Not a drink, but I'm just talking about the scenario in itself. Like, it was like, the dude was like, no, I don't want to hang out with you and your friend. And it was only one other friend. And I was like,
wait, y'all were already out? Paint the picture for me.
That's what I say. It's two different scenarios here.
It's not. It started off with buying us both dinner. We're in a big city. We're on vacation, whatever the case is. And
who initiated this dinner?
Me and her were going out to dinner. Like, we're out in the city together. We're on a trip. And so we go to dinner. This person sees us on a walkthrough. They're kind of like a high profile person, whatever. And they check us. We see the little Sprinter van pull up. I'm like, okay. So they go in. We go to our table. We order our food. The waitress comes back and says, "Oh, your bill is already paid for." Okay, thank you. Listen, who paid for this? They told us the person. I go up to the person and I say, "Thank you." Because I have manners, guys. Ladies, please always have manners. So if someone pays for you and your friend's drinks or just your food or whatever is the case, your whole cart at the Bloomingdale's, tell them thank you.
Wow.
Tell them thank you, ladies.
Now that's tricking. Anything that you can't get anything out of, you pay for shoes.
I'm like that. You said the Bloomingdale's
I don't think trips
cart.
are tricking. I don't think drinks are tricking, but Bloomingdale's cart, that's tricking.
Tell him thank you. Tell her thank you. Say thank you. Have manners. Anyway, so it was an exchange of information. We ended up saying that because this was like a week of partying in this particular town. This was in LA. This was about All-Star Weekend trip. So
we all have basketball stories. Go ahead.
Basketball stories. Basketball stories.
All right. So we say we're gonna link up. We try to link up at a few venues. We end up linking up at one. After the party was over, they was like, yeah, like, let's go hang out. And I was like, oh, well, where are we going? Let me tell my friend. And they was like, I don't want to hang out with your friend. No, your friend. Nobody here connected with your friend. I'm here connected with you. And I want to hang out with you. I said, well, let me continue to have my time with my friend. I'll link up with you later. Because I'm just not going to leave my friend. We're in the city. I didn't make sure she got home. We're at this party. So you go about your business and whatever. But what I didn't do in that moment was tell my friend. That was like difficult for me. I didn't tell my friend what he had said.
She lied for.
I didn't lie.
Look,
I just
you
didn't
lied
tell.
for.
This is that 80%.
You lied to protect her feelings.
I didn't lie. I said, let's go hang out. Let's go find some hookah. Let's go eat some tacos. Let's go figure life out. You know what I mean? Let's go back to the hotel. Once we was done with our night and she said she had a good night and we were going back to our hotel, I got to the hotel and I was like, yeah, friend, so I'm about to go over here to Beverly Hills real quick to go check so-and-so. And she was like, well, why I'm not going? And I was like, because he said he didn't want to. But I'm going to be back tomorrow to do X, Y, and Z for our photo shoot tomorrow, blah, 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 blah. And I could tell by her aura after that she was upset. So what does that mean?
So that ruined your friendship?
That ruined me. Why I got the crickets? Or was that bird chirping?
It's the crickets.
Why? What happened?
It's the crickets.
Why?
She said, why can't I go too?
I know.
Yes.
Got quiet.
Well, he only wanted.
He don't really want. So what do you do? That was.
He didn't want two. He wanted one.
Not no offense, but if you wasn't gonna take it, why did you tell her anyway? Did you just want to let her know you was going?
I was letting her know where I was going somewhere and that I was safe. Because where was I going to tell her? We're two girls. We're pretty. You. We're in the city together. I was taught when you go somewhere with somebody,
only one of you were pretty.
Huh?
Only one of them was pretty.
I didn't really say obviously because if you both were pretty,
and then he was so fucked up.
They would have took both of y'all.
No, he was like, well, and I asked him, and he was like, she looks like your old ass auntie, and I was like, no, she don't look like my old ass auntie. I thought that was my really pretty friend. I did. I thought she was super pretty. Oh, I loved her.
That's nice.
And Portia thinks her husband is pretty too.
And yeah, so it was like Shallow Hal.
Hey,
eye of the beholder, eye of the beholder. Wow.
Y'all ain't shit on this Hush Your Mouth tonight. I just want you to know it's a lot of shit on this motherfucking Hush Your Mouth tonight that's fucked up.
Somebody said, what do you consider cheating?
Oh, that was that was like 20 minutes ago. Yeah. All right, so how society impacts our relationships today and pursuing each other based on lies and so on and so forth. So basically, I brought up the fact to you, Mason, that Queen Naja, Lil Durk have a song called "Lie to Me," and movies even that. Love me good and lie to me. Are we loving each other good and lying to each other, people? I bet they hear these words and call me foolish. Call me. That's my shit. But anyway, I don't believe the lie to me though. It just sounds good. It has a good melody. It's kind of fucked up, this song for real. Is that what society is calling to do? This generation, you would say?
Lie to them?
Yes.
Love me good. The song says love me good and lie to me.
Listen, everything is a lie nowadays. I mean, not trying to be funny, but he said it from the beginning. It starts out. Everybody wants fake hair. Everybody wants fake nails. Everybody wants eat fake meat, processed meat.
Fake meat.
You know what I'm talking about? Certain things. You know, everything is so. Yeah, but I'm just saying it's so superficial. About that
vegan food, that plant-based shit.
I couldn't.
Hey, that Impossible Burger, that be hitting. Don't.
But I'm just saying,
what's it made out of?
I don't know.
But it wasn't a Whopper, but it tastes like a Whopper. You know, everything's fake. That's what I'm saying. You gotta, nowadays that's just the way of the world. It's like
that's just
lie to me.
Lie
to me. Give me a stimulus check. You can tell me anything you want to tell me. Just give me a check with it. That's the way the world is becoming nowadays.
I mean, she always got the doors. Mason, what you think?
I mean, I think it's definitely. I at times probably want you to lie to me. I ain't gonna hold you. I think that sometimes the lie is better than the truth. And it depends on the lie, it depends on the situation. So I've had scenarios where you know the truth and you still let the lie continue. So I think I'm running with the lie because I know that makes no sense whatsoever. But I'll let you keep lying. And I think a lot of people feel like that too. I think that from the dawn of time, there's been songs like that. Remember Mario Winans song?
What? I forgot the name of it. I'm so old.
It's old.
It's an old song.
I know it. Now somebody, so you.
I don't want to know.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Just can't
Oh,
It's true.
yes, that's true. I just don't want to know. Are you that type of man? Okay,
let's look. Go back even further. You know, you could go back to woman to woman. Women are telling each other that the man is cheating. People just different. They was talking about it back then the same way. They expose you. Calling each other up.
Cheating is not my just don't do it.
They okay with it.
What about baby boy and Joe when Jody says to Yvette, I lie to you, girl, to protect your feelings. What about that? Do you guys because that's what you guys are basically saying.
Because I think it's true. I think people lie to protect people's feelings. I think sometimes you like, yo, they don't really want to know this.
Ladies, do you want I didn't see this back then, but somebody said, Mason, you are here for the lies. But yeah, so do you guys want somebody to lie?
Yes, I am. Yes.
You.
Yes, I do.
Hey,
lie to me. So
I'm telling you, it's just sometimes, and it goes vice versa. Sometimes people want to hear lies. You be trying to push the truth on them, and they like, nah. Like, where's that lie at?
So Mason, in a perfect world, what does your woman that like lies to you? What does her resume look like? What does she look like?
What does she physically look like, or what is
everything? The whole character. Build the character quickly,
of her.
And then we're gonna go into questions.
You build a lying character.
Yeah, I want to know what in your ideal world, what is the woman that this who wants to lie to you look like?
That would
you expect? The everyday woman.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a physical characteristic for the lying woman. I think that 1 out of 3 women lie. So, I mean, 80% of the day, some shit like that. So, I mean, every woman. I wouldn't really say it's based on a look. I wouldn't say it's based on an age. I wouldn't say it's based on a height, a body type. I think that every woman, at some point lies. And sometimes it's like they lie for your own ego. Like, I think women lie to boost men's ego sometimes. Like when you're having sex and you're like, damn, baby, that's the best sex ever. Like, I know I gave you some mid-level dick. So
I know that's right.
I'm pretty sure this wasn't, or it's the biggest one I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Girl, I'm going to take that. So, I mean,
I'm so honest. I try not to even lie during sex and shit like that.
Did you come? Yes. No, you didn't. No.
Oh no.
You didn't come.
You gonna know because
I work on this though.
You going? I'm not letting you sleep. Like you're not. Ain't nobody getting no fucking sleep around this motherfucker. Did you came and I did it? You're not going to sleep.
Oh wow.
Nobody's sleeping around here.
There's rules to that, but I'm stopping.
Nobody's happy. Nobody's happy.
Wow.
Nobody's happy.
Yeah, that's not okay.
I believe that. That's actually 100% true, but that's based on my personality. But.
So we're basically saying love and caring for someone distinguishes your level of honesty. That's what we're saying. Y'all saying because you saying that everything is led with lies anyway. But even if you love someone, that's the reason why you're more so going to lie.
It's the purpose behind it. Why am I making you feel good, or why am I shading this truth for you? Because you're important to me.
Absolutely.
That is not the message that we are going to send out here on Hush Your Fucking Mouth.
Truth. What's that? You want to hear the truth? Look at you picking the lie over the truth. You're picking the lie over the truth.
There you go. You'd rather hear a lie. I'm not going to lie and say that it's not real.
Babe, I'm so happy that we live a life full of honesty and truth. I am so elated.
Love me good and lie to me.
That's what it is, man.
Okay, so do we lie to ourselves? Because I always say, in order to lie to me, you have to lie to yourself. So if you're lying to me about you having excellent credit, you making over $100,000 a year, your bank account, your kids, your status, your living status, your job status.
Okay.
Sometimes you do lie.
She said your hairline.
You lied so bad you believe it yourself.
Your sexual activities, like if you like, because we already know here on the show that I do not agree. Like I personally wouldn't date a man that dates both people, a woman and a man. So if you're lying about that,
Did we talk about that?
we talked about that with Lizzie.
I'm just like,
She was
Episode
episode, babe, which episode is it?
non-existent.
It is. We talked about that.
All right.
Go back in it. We did, right? Yeah. Top 5 Dead or Alive. Episode Top 5 Dead or Alive. I do address that. I can't. Me personally, I couldn't. So if you
I
lying
dated
about
women who like women.
that's normal. I'm not saying that the other
You're
side
a
is not
hypocrite.
normal. I am a little bit, but I'm not saying that the other side is not normal. I'm just saying that it's not for me. It's not for me. I don't want it. That's not my preference. Preferences.
Little Nas X was dating you, and he
Little who?
Nas X.
I would not date him. Why would I want to date him?
He's got money.
I don't care.
Nah,
I have
fuck with you.
limitations. Stop playing with me, Mason, in this damn fucking fucking hush your mouth. Because I wouldn't date Nas X.
Oh, that was hilarious.
I wouldn't date the baby neither. But
Yo.
I'm not talking about them.
I just need him to be educated. Like, he
But
can't-
do we lie to ourselves?
Yes.
yes.
You have to lie to
All the
yourself
time.
first.
All the time.
So what kind of lies?
In order for you to lie to somebody, you had to make that lie up with yourself first. So you lie to yourself.
Yeah, because I always wondered, like when, and this is not, I know this is a real big pause for y'all. This is gonna be a real big pause. But like, if you sleeping with somebody and they know they got the little piece, like, or they don't got no walls, like, do they know that they don't got no walls, or that they got a little piece? Like, so when they're having sex with you, do they really in their mind think that they're like
That guy thought he was
finishing
knocking out
it?
the box.
Taking it to the finish line?
He really thought he was doing his thing.
Because think about how
Because
many
he
people
believed it. He believed it. He thought he was doing his thing.
in your mind.
He thought he was getting up in those guts.
Let's think about it like this. Just like you said about the girl with the no walls.
Hot
She
dog down
knows
the
she
hallway.
ain't got no
How
walls.
does she know? She's never personally. It's different for me and
No, I mean,
we don't. How do you know when you got walls?
she can't clamp. She can't clamp on nothing. What the heck you mean? How she know?
Clamp.
She can't clamp.
This episode.
You
called She
gonna
Can't
see
Clamp.
that? I'm just saying, you're gonna feel that.
Oh, as a woman, you know that you can't clamp.
She knows she can't
Ladies
clamp.
out
She's
there,
not
I
folding on him.
Wow. All right. Well.
Bars.
All right, Mason. You said you couldn't wait till we got to Q5. That was Q5. Do we lie to ourselves? That was actually in your mind.
And what was your answer? Do we lie to ourselves?
Yeah.
I don't think you answered.
She didn't.
Oh.
There you go.
I don't think I lie to myself personally.
She's lying right now. She's lying right now.
Now in this moment.
I love you, but you're lying right now, yo.
Do you think I lie to myself?
How do you view this question? Like, how do you think that, what does lying to yourself look like to you?
Like telling yourself that something is true and it's not. Like, I don't think that. What is lying to yourself? How else can you put that? What is lying to yourself to you?
Okay.
What's lying to yourself? Tell me.
Let me see.
Because
let's think about. Let me see.
Because I be thinking I am who
All
I
right,
say I
I'm
am.
gonna give you a perfect example. All right, I'm married.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
She's saying she really was ready for marriage. When I came back and I asked her to marry me, she said she was ready.
Uh-huh.
She really was. But now, today, it's like, I wish you never called me or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
She was lying to herself the whole time. You don't think so?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that sometimes people speak with their emotions and they lead with their emotions. I think that I don't think like that.
I think
So
that
saying that you're not ready for marriage, saying that you're ready for marriage, but you really ain't ready for marriage is not a lie.
Oh no.
either way it's a lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that you said either way, it's a lie.
Yeah. If you know something not to be true based on your definition, and yet you do it for societal norms, Think about it for societal norms. So, like, I should want to get married. I don't really want to get married, but this dude just asked me to get married. I'm gonna go get married, but I really don't want to get married.
But he's a good
But
guy,
instead,
and everybody's saying it.
exactly. So instead of you doing what you really want to do, you adhere to societal norms and be like, all right, I want to get married. But the whole time you knew you didn't want to.
You know, you really didn't want to be married.
So you never wanted something inside and did it for societal norms, but didn't really want to do it.
Now you know I go against everything that society says.
I know, but
If they say go left, I go
as-
right, and I go right if they say go left. But
There's always something that you're like,
That scenario just alone that he used was perfect.
no, that is true.
That's a perfect scenario that he used.
Okay. I guess in that situation. So what are you saying, that the person is lying to themselves by getting married to the person
yes,
that
because
denied?
they don't really want to. They don't.
What
want
are
to.
the reasons that they don't want to? What? Because like
It goes back
everybody's
to what were the reasons why people
The
lie?
lie. It's
No.
a lie.
lie.
It didn't
What's
matter.
the lie?
You making
No,
it.
your definition of a wife and my definition of a wife could be two definitions of a wife. Marriage looks different for everybody. Do you not agree?
Marriage look different for everybody, but the two people who are consenting to go into marriage together should be on one accord.
Oh no, they should be on one accord.
So we're talking about the two people who are agreeing to marry each other.
Well, because you guys already agreed to marry each other, I would have hoped that because sometimes these conversations don't happen. So I would have hoped that at some point in time, you two would have had a conversation in order to establish what the marriage looks like. I read an article about that the other day. That people should have these conversations about what they want their futures to look like.
How often do you think that's happening?
That should happen with every relationship.
Not should. How often do you think that is happening in today's
I cannot speak for anyone else, but
All right, so let's speak on yourself. How often is that happening for you?
I feel like when I go into a relationship, I have a conversation about what our future looks like together, or where we're going with things, and so on and so forth, what I expect and what your expectations are. Now, if you just so happen to think, see, this is the part that goes back to like people think that you could change other people or that they could change things about themselves. Some old habits die hard, all that other crazy stuff. So I don't know. Like, I just think that sometimes
you just said it. Sometimes people think that they could change themselves. So they're lying to themselves.
Oh, is that a lying to yourself if you give it the chance?
If you know how you feel and you're doing,
you really know that you ain't the marrying type. You really know that.
You know yourself.
What is the marrying type? That's another conversation.
Come on, you know.
Another topic for a future day. What's the marrying type?
But I'm just saying, you know that.
I can answer that, but I can definitely answer that, but
well, what is the marrying type?
It's not a type, it's a level of maturity.
Yes, absolutely.
It's not a type.
Oh, well, we could have a topic about that. But anyway, so
I know the biggest whores that are now the best wives.
Wife is not just a word.
No, it's a person. It's a characteristic. It's everything.
Yeah,
it's the way you carry yourself.
It's a title.
Yeah.
You know, I had girlfriends, plenty of girlfriends, but you only have a wife. You know, so that's why, you know, wife is a whole
or husband
level. Or husband. Excuse my expression. I'm only speaking for me. I'm a very personal person. You know what I mean? So when you find your wife, you know, they say you find a good thing. So you put everything into that. That's what you want. That's what you're looking for, right? That's what you.
Oh, we're not talking about me.
No, but I'm just saying. I'm saying as a person, I didn't want you to take that, that way. But I'm like, so the outcome is we tell each other lies in the beginning. You know, some people with the intentions to wife, and some people with intentions for whatever other reasons. But we all lie in the beginning. You know you have.
I'll give you an example. You were engaged, right?
Right.
When you accepted that engagement, did you want to be married?
When I accepted that engagement.
Say it, Mason.
Hush your mouth.
Hush your mouth.
Why did you feel like I didn't want to be married?
What ended up happening?
He was in jail.
And you decided that
you didn't want to deal with it. You didn't want to deal with it. So you was lying in the beginning. You thought
Oh.
you was trying to change your mind and make it work.
Oh yeah, like you know the truth when you first see the truth.
Yeah, you know it. You knew you wasn't gonna be for that foolishness. But
or if you meet somebody
so you
like
gotta convince yourself for the lie. But it's so funny because for so many years I've been
a
like,
lot of people do it.
Yourself.
Everyone
You
does
gotta
it.
lie before you lie to me. You gotta lie to yourself. You gotta convince yourself.
yes,
But I done
absolutely.
convinced myself for some shit before the name.
We all have. We all have.
It's human.
Okay, so have you guys lied with good intentions, but the outcome was bad, or was it a good intention if it's a lie? Can evil be good?
Yes.
Can evil be good?
She's like, wait, what? What?
Can evil be good?
Well,
Because a lie is generally deception. So a lie
is
deception,
bad.
that's usually bad. So can a lie be good? Basically, is the question. And I think that sometimes you lie to eat. Sometimes I've lied to save things and save people and save situations.
We lie every year. We lie about the Easter Bunny rabbit. We lie about Santa Claus. We lie. We just lie. It's our human nature to lie.
Yeah.
We're taught to lie.
Yeah.
It's real.
Is your mom home? No, she's not.
Yep. And your mother told you to lie and say she wasn't home.
Oh.
We're taught to lie.
Oh, yes, that is so true. That is, I got to stop telling my kids that. I'm home, y'all. I just don't want to talk to y'all.
or I don't have any. Or I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't have any. You have it.
I'm broke.
You just
I'm broke.
I don't have enough for you.
You know, people be claiming they broke and they ain't even broke.
No, people got to stop claiming that.
I claim I'm broke all the time. But that's a state of mind. Like, if I'm not a millionaire, I'm broke. Like, everything south of $1 million is broke.
Okay, and that makes a lot of sense. But
and they be like, no, but you have this.
I don't speak anything to existence for myself. So what I just say is, I don't have it for you right now. I don't. I don't have it for you. I didn't lie. That's not a lie. That's something I'll say that to a person in a heartbeat. I don't have it for you right now.
You gotta say I'm waiting for some money. I believe in manifesting things, claiming things, and making you can't say that because you're not a millionaire that you broke, because then you won't be a millionaire.
No. Don't get the affirmations mixed up with the statement.
No. So say I'm waiting for some money, and say it's gonna come in abundance. You ain't never broke. No.
He's just not where you want to be.
Well,
and in his mind,
I'm waiting for some money.
But wait. And in your mind, you broke right now.
Yeah.
But that don't mean that you broke.
That just has to deal with tie into grinding. Yeah, that just ties into grinding and work ethic and all that other stuff.
That's that. Like, that's that New York mentality. Yeah. I know. Everybody in New York broke, but they paying $1,200 for one room.
Listen.
You feel me?
That's true.
That's why they fucking broke.
That's it. But I'm just saying. But that's let you know. People say they broke. Casino today, packed, line all around everywhere. They opened up a new, but they broke. They broke, but the casino was packed. So that's just a line people use.
They smart. They opened up on that week that the stimulus checks is coming out. People gonna be there on Sunday. So if you're trying to go there, you live in New York, PA, go on Saturday. Some people might have their direct deposit. Hey, shit, go tonight.
She promoting Hollywood.
But no, all right. Well,
you didn't answer. Have you ever encountered that situation?
Have I ever lied with good intentions, but it had a bad outcome? I don't know. I don't remember. I've done went through 18 stories today. My story time is over. So I probably have, because according to y'all, everybody lies about some shit.
Yep, she lied to her friend.
Men lie, women lie, the numbers.
You lied to your friend.
Oh, well, I lied about
with good intentions.
I lied with good intentions, but the outcome was bad.
You lied to your friend.
Lost her friend.
Huh?
Lost her?
I lost a friend.
So the outcome was bad.
Bad intention.
But it was
good intention, bad result.
You was really trying to do is save her feelings.
Yeah, like I wasn't trying to say that he called you the old ass looking auntie because I thought that you were beautiful and I didn't necessarily agree. But we was gonna run his motherfucking pockets together. But you just got so
she just told all the lies she was gonna tell. She just lied and more lies.
Run his pockets. Wow.
We was gonna run his pockets together.
Pay attention, fellas. This is what they say. That's what they say when they see you coming.
Run that man pockets together.
Run your pockets. What you running pockets for? What's he buying?
Somebody got to take one for the team sometimes. So, I was willing to do that.
Wow.
End up
Taking
losing
one
the
for
whole
the team.
fucking friend. Ain't that some shit? I'm a good person.
Real good. She real good, ain't she, dog?
Yo, for real though, y'all. For real though.
Lie to yourself.
Y'all can find me at @lemon_squeeze3 on Instagram. Mason, where they can find you at?
As always, you can find me at ynvs_it's Mason on Instagram, where we post some great polls.
Where they can find you at, Mel?
That Liquidation on Instagram and on Facebook. And if you're looking to make some money, holla at me.
By working at her liquidation business.
What did you do?
Look, listen, perception. Anybody who really knew me knew I wasn't at the wrong perception.
They don't know.
See, it's the perception. That's what I'm saying. He's right, though.
No, and guys,
legal.
You guys can always find us here on YouTube at Hush Your Mouth ENT Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Yeah. In that case, everybody hush your motherfucking mouth. And just know that your relationship was built on a lie.
They lying.
Next time they say